City started December in the best possible way. Away to Hungerford Town, James Roberts' 9th minute strike set City well on their way.
City 1-0 up here.
It wasn't all plain sailing for City in the game though. When Matt Partridge bundled home a close-range effort, Hungerford were level, but it was short-lived as City went up the other end 5 minutes from half-time and James Roberts grabbed his second of the game.
And Roberts is there for the rebound to put Oxford City 2-1 up.
Hungerford were well in the playoff hunt with Oxford City before the season was curtailed, but on the looks of this game you wouldn't have been able to tell. And when Reece Fleet was upended in the box, Josh Ashby made no mistake from the penalty spot to put daylight between the two teams.
To put Oxford 3-1 up.
And the icing on top of the cake was sealed when Lewis Coyle found ELLIOT BENYON for the simplest of finishes to cap off a fantastic evening. From a 4-1 victory to a less dramatic affair, St Albans were the next team to visit the Velocity Stadium on a Tuesday night. And although there were no goals in this one, Reece Fleet and ELLIOT BENYON did their best to change that, but to no avail.
Space, finds a pass though, ends up with BENYON who's got space to shoot and straight at the keeper. And
Nana OWUSU's thunderous effort, the closest to a goal in this game.
Ends up with the Catherine, and now OWUSU! And
for that goalless draw against St Albans and our next home game against Dulwich, fans were allowed back at the Velocity Stadium and they had to wait in the second game for a goal, but when Aaron Drew popped up at the back post after a lovely team move, it was all worth the wait for the Hoops faithful.
And that's a great goal for Oxford. You could sense it was coming. And it was the man that we mentioned at half-time that was going to be dangerous and gets himself onto the score sheet.
The final game of the month saw City return to FA Trophy action in an all-National League South clash away at Welling. Step forward Nana OWUSU. This goal, a strong contender for our goal of the season.
A shot here and does, and gets a goal. Oxford City 1-0 up.
However, City and OWUSU weren't finished there. This time the midfielder tapped home from point-blank range for a much simpler finish to cap off a very impressive December for the Hoops.
The feat of OWUSU for his second goal here in the FA Trophy.